In this video, I am going to discuss about the units and measurement, and under this unit and measurement, error analysis. I hope maybe all the students of the class 11 already have studied about the units and measurement in the class 9th. And again the same thing, units and measurement, I am going to discuss in the class 11th in detail. So first thing, what is the need for measurement? Dear student, physics is a branch of science which deals with the nature and natural phenomena. Always remember this. Physics is always deals with the nature and natural phenomena. And for the proper description of any natural phenomena, we always use the several or the various physical quantities. It means always we need the physical quantities for measurement or for proper description of any natural phenomena. So, in other words, you can say physics is a science of measurement. Simply, physics is a science of measurement. Suppose if we consider a physical phenomena, जैसे हम एक फिजिकल फिनोमेना लें कि कोई बॉडी किसी हाइट से अगर गिराई जाए, तो बॉडी का गिरना एक नेचुरल फिनोमेना है, लेकिन इस नेचुरल फिनोमेना को ऑब्जर्व करने के लिए हमें देखना पड़ेगा कि किस वेलोसिटी से बॉडी गिर रही है, कितना टाइम ले रही है, कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल कर रही है. इट मींस लेंथ, टाइम and velocity, all these is measured for finding the correct description for the falling of this body. So all these quantity like length, mass, time will comes what here? A measurement or a physical quantity. And now we can say a physical quantity means a quantity linked with a physical phenomena is called physical quantities. And also unit of measurement a physical quantity always involved two things. First one, numerical value. And second one, unit. It means if you want to write a physical quantity, then that physical quantity will always consist of two things. Its numerical value and units. Suppose the length of a rod. And this length of rod is suppose how much here? I am saying here 5 meter. It means to represent this physical quantity length, you are using the two things 5 and meter. So this 5 is called its numerical value and meter is its unit. And also if two physical quantity are, simply we can say here, if a physical quantity whose numerical value is n1 and n2 in two different units, or simply you can say here, if n1 and n2 with a numerical value of a physical quantity in two different units, and u1 and u2 with a unit of these physical quantity in two units here. So in this case, we can say suppose n1 is numerical value and u1 is its unit in one system, and n2 and u2 with a numerical value and unit in other system are same physical quantity. Then n1 u1 is equal to n2 u2. Or we can say here r n into u is equal to constant. All of you know like this one, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. So you can say here PV is equal to constant. In same way, N1 U1 is equal to N2. For example, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. This one is correct here. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Here, 1 is numerical value in first unit, first system. Meter is the unit of first system. And N2, 100 and U2, centimeter in other system. So, N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. Or you can say N into U are the product of numerical value and unit for a physical quantity is always constant. Or you can say numerical value is inversely proportional to the unit of a physical quantity. Next one is fundamental quantities and fundamental units. I hope maybe all of you know about the fundamental quantities, and also you have studied in the class 9th this fundamental quantities and fundamental units. You know, in the physics, a large number of unit is required to express the different physical quantities, and it is difficult to learn all these physical quantities. So to make it easier, we take some fundamental quantities, and the unit of these fundamental quantities is taken as the fundamental unit. And as you know, there are the 7 fundamental quantities. And the 7 fundamental quantities, as you know, length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. All these 7 are the fundamental quantities, and the unit of all these 7 fundamental quantities is taken as the fundamental units. And these fundamental quantities or fundamental units are independent on each other. They never depend on each other. But with the help of this fundamental unit, the other unit which derived इन फंडामेंटल यूनिट से मिल करके जो और यूनिट बनाई जाती हैं उसको हम कहते हैं डेराइव्ड यूनिट्स. सो यू नो दे आर द 7 फंडामेंटल यूनिट्स, एंड with the help of the fundamental units we can derive the derived units. Now system of unit, different system of unit is taken for any measurement. Like here CGS system. The CGS system is also called simply Gaussian system, or it is based on, as you know, centimeter, gram and second is the fundamental unit of length, mass and time. Simply you can say CGS system is that system in which length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram and time is measured in second. And the CGS system is also called what here? Matrix system. Second system is FPS system, which is not used now this time, or it is used rarely. And FPS system is also called the British system, in which length is measured in foot, mass is measured in pound and time is measured in second. But remember this, now these days FPS system is not using in our daily life here for any measurement here. And third one, this one is MKS system. And you know, MKS system is that system in which length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram and time is measured in second. So MKS system or FPS system, CGS system, all this system exist at the different times. Earlier we are using this one, later this one, now this one here, and now present time we are taking SI system. And I hope maybe all of you know SI system is also called System International. This system is internationally accepted in 1960. And in this SI system, there are the 7 fundamental quantities beside these 2 supplementary quantities. And what this fundamental quantities which involved in this SI system? Length, mass, time, current, thermodynamic temperature, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. These seven fundamental quantities, and the unit of these fundamental quantities is called fundamental units. And beside this, there are two supplementary quantities, and the two supplementary quantities are: first one is called solid angle, and second one is called plane angle. Now, in System International, or in this system, it consists of fundamental units with two supplementary units. And this fundamental unit, which is also called the basic unit, as you know, there are the seven basic or fundamental units. And what is name of these quantities, fundamental quantities? First, length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. These are the seven fundamental quantities. And the unit of these fundamental quantities, which is also called fundamental unit, length is measured in meter, mass, kilogram, time measured in second, electric current measured in ampere, thermodynamic temperature measured in Kelvin, amount of substance is measured in mole, and luminous intensity is measured in candela. And the symbol for these unit, because it's not possible to always write all this unit, so its symbol is what here. In symbol form we can write for meter M, for kilogram kg, second S, for ampere A, Kelvin K, for mole MOL, and for candela we can write only CD. So these are the fundamental quantities. Their fundamental units are this one. It means the unit of these fundamental quantities are this one, and this one is the symbol for this. Besides the seven fundamental quantities, there are two supplementary quantities. Now, beside this seven fundamental quantities, there are two supplementary units which also involved in SI system, and these two supplementary units are plane angle and solid angle. And plane angle is measured in radian, and solid angle is measured in steradian. And the symbol for these units is for radian RAD and for steradian SR. Now a question is here: the plane angle and solid angle. Actually, plane angle is what here? The angle which is measured in two dimension. Like we will take a circle, and the angle subtended by any arc of this circle, and suppose AB is an arc of this circle, and the angle subtended by it at the center is suppose theta. The theta degree or radian means this angle or angle subtended by any arc at the center. This is measured in radian or degree, radian, and this one is a plane angle. And solid angle is that angle which is measured in the case of three dimension. Like we will take a sphere, and the angle subtended by any part of the sphere at the center, that is called what the angle? Solid angle. And that angle is measured in steradian. So dear student, today you go through, you learn what these fundamental quantities and what is the supplementary quantities and their units. In the next video, I will give you the definition of all these fundamental as well as the supplementary units. And what you will do? You learn the definition of all these fundamental quantities, fundamental units, as well as you can say fundamental quantities and this supplementary quantities here, which later I will give you in the next video. Thank you.